Hello and welcome to part 3 of my video series while exploring Mexico City. Today I will be exploring the Toltecas ruins.
You're a little late, but this is the name of the company that you're going to take a bus if you want to take a bus directly to Tula. There's two options. You can take the direct, which will take about an hour and a half, or you can take this various stops, depending on which version you want to get. Salud. Well, I just arrived here at Tula. It was about an hour and a half ride. Ride was a little delayed. But this is the bus stop. But immediately after the bus station, I exited, and as soon as you exit, on the left-hand side there were cabs, and on the right-hand side you had stores. I stopped and got some food. It's important because there's nothing out here to get food. The cab ride was about 5 minutes. And it was about $10 at the most, but it's well worth it. I highly recommend if you're gonna come out here to get the cab. In Tula, the home of the Atlantean figures. It's located in Hidalgo, which is about, again, an hour and a half from Mexico City. It's about I would say again an hour and a half ride on bus. Tula is a pre-Hispanic name that was given by the conquerors. Original name was Tulan. Tulan being the derivative of Atomi, which is translated as a place of many people. Just bought my ticket. It was 95 pesos, and I'm about to head on in. All right, after my little pit stop. That's the entrance. I'm taking the route to the landscape is dry. There's a lot of cactus out here. There's palm trees. A prickly pear cactus. As I'm walking through this to the ruins, a little history about this place. It became most important in the region after the fall of Teotihuacan. After the fall of Teotihuacan, there was a power vacuum, and Tula, of course, was more than happy to fill that gap. Tula rose to power in around 713 AD and achieved its peakness during 980 AD. This is where the Toltec capital was located. The city was destroyed around 1168 through 1179 AD. The site was eventually conquered by the Aztec Empire. Along the way, there's a lot of vendors eager to sell their products. A lot of the products they make here is all actually handmade. In 1531, this place was also evangelized upon the conquering of the colonists. This is also a scene of various battles, especially the one during the Mexican Revolution, forces between Caraza and Zapata. This particular site had a grand ceremonial. They had a Tula Gran and Tula Chica, two of the ceremonial temples that they had. This location is also equipped with a ball court and some buildings. Of course, the one that you're seeing in front of us with the Antillean figures. The wall that is decorated is with serpent. The area what we're looking at in front of us is the Pyramid B of the complex. It's one of the smaller temples. We can see the backside of the Antillean from here. Similar structure as you find in Teotihuacan. Sure that most of the inhabitants fleeing Teotihuacan probably ended up here. So look at the elaborate features on this wall. The artwork is amazing. Alright, what we're about to visit is the Wall of Snakes, the prototype of these buildings which were built afterwards around the plazas, Aztec cities. It is known that the Maya cosmology, the walls determined the boundaries of the sacred space in the ceremonial enclosure. Probably they had some ritual significance for the Toltecas. These sculptural figures on the center of the commemorative stones of the cocktail represent the human skeletons devoured by enormous rattlesnakes. These reliefs are related to human sacrifices. Do you see the head being devoured by the rattlesnake? Snake head. Look at this wall. Making my way down to the end. It looks like a dead end. Got a bunch of pile of rocks that were put together. Water. Just left first temple. And we're gonna go to the top of that temple. On the right hand side you can see these column formations. But they all held, probably erected higher and probably intact before it was destroyed. Before this place was destroyed. We walk to the end of this. Again, to the right are all the column standing formations. This is the center, city center. And there's another temple. And walk towards the top of that other temple. And drum roll, please, as we start ascending up to the top and checking out the Antillians of the Toltecas. That is a steep climb, but not much. Alright, this is the view that you get once you climb the top of that. And there are your Toltecas soldiers, Antillians. Some people say that these Antillians are nothing more than alien form with their laser weapons holding up on the side. You can see in the background their Pemex refineries, and they process gasoline and diesel and solvents. There's also a thermoelectrical factory or unit out there. And looking down, this is where I was at earlier. These complexes with what probably house a lot of folks, the workers. you closely examine the arms, it looks like on one hand they have a sword, on the other hand they have a shield. The headdress is elaborate. The shape of the mouth and the nose are pretty clear. And clearly they suited up for protection of the gods. When we first entered, she's right about here. This location is where the ball courts are. The building on the right hand side when we first walked in, columns. So again, these columns probably stood higher and they were all probably covered before the city was destroyed. And over there, you can actually see another ball court. This location had 2 ball courts. I just left that. It's right over there for lunch. Right there. Made our way towards the second temple. This one does not seem fully excavated, and it's also blocked off, so you can't even go on top of it. But you can see the sides of it. The structure's pretty well put together. This place never reached the same size as Teotihuacan. And it's due to the competing cities. So there was a vacuum to be filled, and these guys wanted to fill it. But there was also a lot of other tribes out there that were trying to do the same thing. Aztecs really admired the Toltecas. They actually thought that they were very modern in their militaristic styles, and they probably wanted to emulate that. But again, the city had never really gotten to its full population, that of Teotihuacan. Pretty impressive though. All right, we arrived to the ball court number 2. This is a more elaborate, it looks like a bigger ball court. It has been compared to the one that's located in Chichen Itza. Still with the same style as Mesoamerica. Ball courts, they all have the eye beam on the front and also on the back. This ball court seems like it's much longer and it's also much wider than I've seen in the past. The center part is called the Zompantli. It's very long. It sits right in front of the ball court and at the same time facing the temple. This low platform in front of the court was known as Zompantli, upon which the skulls were decapitated and persons were placed. Pretty crazy, right? And these were just rituals associated with astral bodies or enacted at structures like this one. The first settlers here in Tula were Mexia, and these were nothing more than nomadic tribes from the north. All right, this is, as I find out, this is nothing more than a palace or a ceremonial hall where they have quinceañeras. No, I'm kidding. This is where they would actually have ceremonies, you know. So, pretty impressive. It's like multiple halls contained inside the ceremony facility.
Well, I've arrived at my last and final structure I'm going to go check out. And this is the ball court number 1.